morning.
What do you guys think about friendship? The first word in your mind. You.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, guys. What do you think? Beautiful. Tati. What do you think about friendship? One word. Jovita.
Helping.
Aya.
Companion.
Miss.
Oh.
What is?
Close.
Close.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in my opinion, friendship is a type of relationship between people who care about each other. So, a friend is the first person you want to call when you hear about a good news or bad news. The person who warning you about is the bad thing or not, is it good for you or not. So, friends will accompany you to on the most boring of errands and make them seem fun. So in other words, friendship is wonderful. Very, very wonderful. Well, friends have a different meaning from a different perspective. And being a good friend is not always easy because it's taking time to nurture a lasting friendship. It's worth every ounce of effort. And as the past years, some friends will stick you around you or maybe left. And then how we can have a good friendship. And the way is be a good friend. So be a good friend is very, very important in friendship because good friend means like best friend for you. So how? You want to know?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So, the first one is being trustworthy. So from being trustworthy, we need to keep your promise. So don't ever make a promise that you can keep, you can keep, and don't make it as a habit. And also, if you break any promise, maybe you can break your friendship. And then be dependable. Be dependable is one of the most important thing that of being a good friend. If your friend needs your support, especially in a hard time, maybe you can. Friends, you should feel that you and your friends can count on you. If you're always only be there when the fun times, you'll be no more than a fair weather friend. And then apologize when you've made a mistake. If you want your friend trust to you, then you can don't act like you're flawless. Just say sorry and don't deny your mistake, because when you say sorry, you should mean it. And then be honest. If you want to be a good friend and people have trust on you, then you should to be honest about your feeling, your friend's action, and how about you feel about your friendship. Just be honest what you feel. Don't use people. If one of your friends suspect that you are just using them, then you are just like a hot potato. Then be loyal. If your friends tells you in confidence, don't tell anyone else, because never talk behind her or his back. Defend them if someone starts gossip about your friend. Be angry. And respectful. Good friends show respect for each other by being openly and supportive. And then being supportive. being supportive, you should be selfless. Be selfless is do a favor for your friend if they need a help. Like, but don't do like if you help them, you want to something in return. And then be a good listener. So when your friends talk to you about, maybe for example, like talking about that she or he have a broken heart, so you just don't like, so this boys break my heart, oh blah blah blah, this and this, and you just like but you don't get it about what you told. So you have to really listen about what she or he feeling, so you can feel about what they're feeling. And then help your friends to deal with the struggles. If your friends already have some troubles, help them to get away from this situation. Just say it, don't be afraid. Tell them it is not good for them. Like maybe your friends do drugs or something, and you just silent in there, and your friends just like And then be there in a time of crisis. Don't say that everything is gonna be alright, don't worry. But in reality, it is not going to be okay. So just let your friend know that you are there when your friends need you in a crisis time. Give thoughtful advice. Give thoughtful advice. It's like so it's related to be a good listener, because when you listen carefully, and then you can give the advice for your friends that maybe she can maybe with your advice your friends will be better than before about her feelings or his feelings. And then gives your friends some space when he or she needs, because everybody needs a place to be alone, like to think, to make relax, and then okay, making your friendship last. So to make your friendship last is, the first one is learn to forgive. So if you want your friendship last, then you should be able to forgive and to move forward. Like when your friends make a mistake, like maybe you broke their pants and they get mad, and I mean like when your pen is break by your friends and you get mad, and she or he say that sorry, you should forgive them. And then accept your friends for who he or she is. So you just don't be like, I want to have a rich friend, I want to have a beautiful guy, I want to have a smart friend or whatever, but don't just like, and then and then don't like, I don't want to friends with the poor guy, I don't want to have friends with a stupid guy, I just want to have friends with a rich guy and whatever. Don't be like that, because your friendship will not you know why. And then go beyond the call of duty. So it means that you have to realize that your friends actually need a help. Like sometimes when you want to help them, they just no, you don't have to do that. But actually you need to learn to read that, because between when he or she said that they are really mad, or actually they are really need a help, but they are to try to say that. Okay. Stay in touch no matter what. Really, now is technology era. You know, you can use Facebook, Line, WhatsApp, and many other social media. You can still stay connected and still can communicate it, even if you're friends in Madagascar. let your friendship evolve. So it's been said that your life are evolving, and your friendship is taking a different shape over the years. So if you have a friend from childhood, then you have to grow up, and also your friendship, like in a high school or whatever. So what time? Okay, so this is the last for me. Good friends are hard to find, harder to live, and impossible to forget. So this is the quotes that really means to friendship, a good friendship, because it's hard to find, harder to live, and impossible to forget. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you.